And welcome to Mastermind Academics. In today's video, I'm going to take you through CAPSIM, and we're going to talk about the finance department. And before I forget, Mastermind Academics is offering tutoring services. So if you need help in CAPSIM or any related simulation, just text me on the email on the description or on that WhatsApp number and I'll help you. Thank you. So off we go. Finance is normally the last department, one of the last departments in CAPSIM, where we make decisions. And finance is divided into parts. So the first part, we have the plant improvements. And when we talk about the plant improvements, we're simply talking about the total investments and the sales of our plants and equipment. Where does this come from? This comes mainly from the production area. So I'll just take you back to production. So under production, we have this part called the physical plant, whereby you have the first shift capacity, we have the buy or sell capacity, we also have the automation rating, and we have the investment part. So this is where that plant improvement comes from. So here, let's say for our product able, you can decide either to sell to sell capacity or to buy capacity. So if the capacity is high as 1900, you can maybe decide to sell a capacity of 300. And how do you sell capacity? You start with the negative. So if you want to sell a capacity of 300, you'll write negative 300, and then you can recalculate. And then you will see we shall have some changes here because the investment now will be, we have removed 5070. This is just the same as 5,070,000 from our product able. So when you go back to finance, you'll see that that sales and of plant and equipment, we have sold a capacity of 5,070, or it's simply 5,070,000. So that's it. Next, we have the common stock. And under the common stock, we have the shares outstanding. At the moment, you have a shares outstanding of 3,329. Remember, the values are in K, so it simply means this 3,329,000. Then you also have price per share. It's $1. So we are selling one share at $1. And then you have the earnings per share, whereby you have an earnings of 2.16. And when making finance decisions, make sure that your earnings per share is always moving up, or it's always moving to the positive side. Then we have the maximum stock issue. Now this way you can issue stock or you can retire stock. So the maximum stock issue at the moment is $666. So you can issue stock at this place. And then you have the maximum stock retire. Now if you want to retire stock, so the maximum stock retire at the moment is 166, and you can retire stock here. Then the last part of the common stock is the dividend per share, whereby you can maybe buy or sell dividends. Then the next department or the next part is current debt. And another current debt, this is now where we finance our company from. Maybe you can take a loan to finance our company, or you can repay a loan. Like at the moment, the interest rate for the current debt is 14.9%, and you can see the amount that's due this year is 35,285,000. And also you are allowed to borrow any amount that you want here. So last part, we have the cash positions. This is now the cash position for the last year, and this is the cash position at the end of the year. This is the starting of the year, December 31st, 2029, and December 31st, 2030 is the closing stock, or the closing amount that you shall close with it this year. On the other side, we have the liabilities and owner's equity. And now this is a graph that shows us how the company is running. Maybe it shows us the common stock, we have the long-term debt, we have the current debt, whereby here is 0. We have the accounts payable, we have the retained earnings, all that. Next part is the long-term debt. Another, the long-term debt, you can either retire or issue, and it has an interest rate also. But the good thing about long-term debt, it gives you enough time to pay the loan. So it will give you a couple of years so that you can repay your loan. So the maximum issue this year is 918. You can issue it here as 918, and then you calculate. Then you have the outstanding bonds. Yeah, maybe the 2029 close, you can see it's here 93.74, 97.12, and then the current yield also, and the face amount. So that's all about finance. And if you need help in the CAPSIM simulation or any related simulation, just text me on the email in the description and I'll help you. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Thank you.